She will be giving speech number 9 from Basic Communications Manual, 5 to 7 minutes. We have all faced difficult situations. How we approach them is uniquely ours. Mila, in her speech, The Fortune Teller, may give you new insights on meeting life's challenges and creating your own reality. Mila Diamond, The Fortune Teller. The Fortune Teller, Mila Diamond.
The question is, do we create our reality, or is there a destiny? Think back about a time in your life when you were in a difficult situation. Perhaps you thought that there was no way out. And suddenly, something happened that turned things around and changed your life. I came across a story that I felt compelled to share because its powerful message could help you to turn your life around even at the darkest of times. A story about a man who faced the ultimate despair and imminent death. It was near the end of World War II. The poet, Robert Desnos, was an active member of French resistance network. He was arrested by Gestapo and taken to the concentration camp, along with many of his friends and people from his village. They were in deplorable condition. They were famished, they were emaciated, they were dehumanized. Their lives was full of despair. Every few weeks, the trucks would come and they would take some of the people away. Germans never said where, but everyone knew because no one came back. One day, the trucks came for Desnos and his immediate friends. They were taken from the barracks and herded on the flatbed truck. Leaving the barracks, the mood was somber. They knew the truck was headed for the gas chambers. They were riding in complete silence. Their heads were bowed. They were in despair. Soon they arrived and the guards ordered them off the truck. The mood was so heavy that even the stone-faced German guards felt silent. When they began to move towards the gas chambers, the silence got suddenly interrupted. Desnos jumped out of line and grabbed the hand of one of the persons in front of him. And he said, "Let me tell you your fortune." "Oh," he said, "I see a very long lifeline, and you're going to have 3 children." Then he grabbed the hand of another person and predicted more longevity, joy, prosperity, more children. He was exuberant. His enthusiasm was contagious. People started to offer their palms to read. As Desnos read more palms, the mood of the prisoners started to change. They were smiling. They were happy. Then something very strange happened. Germans got nervous It was near the end of the war. They knew that the end was coming, and they weren't quite as confident as they were before that it was going to end the way it's supposed to. They became so confused and disoriented by the sudden change of mood among those they were about to kill that they were unable to go through with the execution. They turned the prisoners around and ordered them back on the truck and taking them to the barracks. No one died that day. Desnos saved his own life and the lives of others through his imagination and intent. And what a wild leap that was at the mouth of the gas chambers to imagine a long and happy life. Ask yourself, even if there is such thing as destiny, can the power of your intent change your course? When faced with physical reality that is painful, remember Robert Desnos' story. Try to step outside of the world created by circumstances. Dare to hope. Dare to imagine. Dare to step into that what you want to create. Know that with your imagination and intent, you can change your life. Even as you are going through a very difficult time yourself, realize that by extending your hand of hope and optimism to others, you can change the world.